out, please test me like an IELTS speaking test.
Ah, you want to practice for the IELTS speaking test. That's a good idea. We can do that. Should I ask you questions like an examiner would? Or would you prefer a different style of practice?
Yes, you could act as an examiner for IELTS speaking test, and I am the examinee.
Got it. I'll act as the IELTS examiner and you're the test taker. Let me start with part 1, which is about personal topics. Ready? So, Gali, first question. What is your full name and how should I pronounce it?
My full name is Kale Pradananta, and you can pronounce me or you can call me Kale.
Thank you. So that's Kali Graphim. Nice to meet you. Now, tell me, what do you do for work or study?
I work as a lecturer. I lecture in Win Said Ali Rahmatullah Tulungagung. I research in statistics and also I teach statistics, but in the Faculty of Economic and Islamic Business.
Right. So you're a lecturer in mathematics at a Faculty of Economics and Islamic Business, and you research statistics. That's interesting. Tell me, what do you enjoy most about teaching mathematics?
Thank you for asking. I am very enjoying teaching mathematics, and what is the most important for me is that how can I make my student can have a different view of popular mathematics that is difficult and unuseful. So I want to tackle that problem at first. And my joy is when the students come up with a smile and join us when they find the mathematics is useful and also, what can I say, useful and also easy.
That's a wonderful answer. You clearly have a passion for making math accessible and showing its practical value. Let me ask you this. Can you describe a recent challenge you faced in your teaching and how you dealt with it?
I found that many students have math anxiety, I think. They have a background in the previous school that mathematics is difficult. So my first task is to tackle or to defeat that problem. And my student, yes, obviously that is not always work with all of my class, but I always try to do my best.
That's a very honest and thoughtful response. You're acknowledging both your efforts and the reality that not every student responds the same way. Let me move to part 2 now, which is a longer speaking task. I'm going to give you a topic card, and you'll have 1 minute to prepare, then speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Here's your topic. Describe a project or research work that you're proud of. You should say what it was about, why you started it, what challenges you faced, and explain why you're proud of it. Go ahead and take a moment to think. Then speak.
Okay. I do research in twisted centralises code. From my perspective, at first, it is easy code to break down or to find the formula how the code is going. But my supervisor gave an advice to me that no, this is so difficult to understand. It must be an easy way to look the code. So I I think it very hard connecting the code with the other topic in the linear algebra, and it continued to module theory. And then I found out that the code was very interesting because I can twist the code so it makes sense in the context of module theory. And last, I can find the very easy way to understand, very easy way to see how the code is working. So that is maybe my best experience in researching something, because at first I find it easy. I break down the rule, but my supervisor think that the rule is very complicated and it must be there is a good way to say it. I think it again, and I found the easy way to to state this.
That's a really insightful answer. You showed persistence and creative thinking. You didn't just accept the surface level understanding, but dug deeper until you found the elegant way to explain it. That's genuine research work right there. Let me move to part 2 now. I'm going to give you a topic, and you'll speak about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Ready? Describe a time when you had to solve a difficult problem. Please say what the problem was, how you solved it, and explain why it was difficult.
Oh, sorry for the interrupting. I think I've go for the part 2. Is there any two part 2 in the IELTS speaking test?
Good question. Yes, there is. Part 2 is where the examiner gives you a topic card with a prompt, and you speak for 1 to 2 minutes without interruption. Then in part 3, I'll ask you follow-up questions about the topic. So yes, let's continue with part 2. You ready?
Sorry, actually I have to go for preparing my work, and I think time is up. Thank you for today.
No problem at all. You did really well on the practice test. Your fluency and answers were solid. Keep practicing, and you'll do great on the actual IELTS. Good luck with your work, and feel free to come back anytime you want more practice.